Hi, so part of, the treasures of Prince Anastasius Treasure Heaven or Narnia or stuff like that, boom, hand wrought, Rodney Kent, or Nick T, Divinity, Silver, Rodney Kennedy, 404 Kinetics is what it means. This was representative of the All-Seeing Eye one time. It's a tray that guided me, but like in Divine Hellraiser, I had it, and I had to make something real quick. But actually what it really is, that's what they allowed me to see, but I had to figure out for myself. These flowers are actually what the surrogate kids, my kids actually, when they were spirits, when I was seeing if I could survive, like conquer Micronesia and time their spirits to where my ex-assignment, that wasn't my real wife, but she's still mother of the kids, and it wasn't a real marriage because it wasn't in church and my mother wasn't there, so heaven doesn't constitute as a real marriage anyways, and it wasn't by a preacher, but it's a real marriage for a legal proceeding, so they're not bastards or anything like that. Anyways, this is why I took on the mission. They modeled after like their personalities. They looked at like, well, she looked like an angel and a high angel and the devil or Lucifer. They modeled their personalities after. I guess you could say they looked like Brittany and Taylor back in the day, but they didn't understand the 1980s, or some people, spirits didn't understand back then. And that's when, they started calling me, oh, you're such an idiot, this. But my two girls, my daughters, gave me flowers, 3 little flowers, like this. And this is the impression of the flowers they gave me in the spirit world, and it's set on this. So I always cherish that. So now I ask you, since y'all started the embodiment fiduciary program at the VA, and y'all held me hostage, and I know what you're trying to do, to where when if I do fucking just have a broken heart after how 10 years now after that staged divorce they did, since that the Garden Bin Circle address, it was obviously y'all are trying to make movies or money for TV series. So I've never got any money. I'd like my money, please, or for Oppenheimer, and also. It's obvious what y'all did there. Y'all tried to hypnotize me, keep me a piece of shit, look like a piece of shit, so you can say it later on to my kids when they're older in case they marry some certain male figure or certain family of this. So you can say, oh yeah, he's a piece of shit, or oh, he's a dumbass because I only got $50,000 out of how much money? So it's obvious what y'all are trying to do. So I would like my money, please. And by the way, I activated Oppenheimer. So you might want to hurry. Time Lord Overlord George Washington. Bye.